Hello dear students, welcome back to the online class. See, we are learning our chapter Mr. Simple on the train. We have seen Mr. Simple used to go to his mother once in a month. He used to go by train. He used to go in the morning, he used to spend his whole day with his mother, and in the evening by 6 o'clock train he used to come back. Often he was very tired and very pale after returning from his mother. One day, Mrs. Simple asked him, "What is wrong with you? Why you are not good at train journey?" Then he said that if I sit facing towards engine, nothing will happen to me. But if I sit my back towards engine, I will feel tired. Then Mrs. Simple said, there is a very easy way to get rid of this. What you do when you sit in train, if you are sitting your back to the engine, you can tell the person who is sitting in front of you to change the seat. And she gave a speech for him to prepare. The speech was like here. Will you please change places with me? I feel ill if I sit with my back to the engine. So this was the speech to tell to that person who is sitting in front of Mr. Simple. If Mr. Simple is sitting his back towards the engine. Then, now we'll see what happens next. He prepares the speech and he goes in the train. Then what happens? Until you can change seats and be alright. But I can't say all that to a stranger, said Mr. Simple. He was really a very shy person. You can say all that if you practice a little, said Mrs. Simple. Now suppose I am the person in the opposite seat. Just try and say that speech to me. Mr. Simple practiced the speech for full 1 month. He knew every word of it by heart. Now I can change places with anyone, said Mr. Simple proudly to his wife. And the day came when Mr. Simple was to go to see his old mother. He set off happily in the morning. But when he came back in the evening, he looked as pale as ever. Mr. Simple said his wife, "Didn't you say that speech on the train?" "Dear," said Mr. Simple, "I was quite all right when I caught the morning train. I got into the coach and sat down. I began to feel ill because I was sitting with my back to the engine. A little boy was sitting in the opposite seat. I said to him, 'Will you please change places with me? I feel ill if I sit with my back to the engine.' The boy at once changed places with me, and I was again quite well." We are right here. Now we'll understand. See here some new words like stranger. What does this word stranger mean? Stranger means unknown. Any person whom you don't know is stranger for you. So stranger is what? Unknown. Now shy is like nervous. Someone feels shy to talk with any new person. The person gets nervous to talk with anyone. That is what shy. And traveling is with proud, without any hesitation. So, Mr. Simple, as his wife said, he prepared the speech. What was the speech? Like, "Will you please change places with me? I feel ill if I sit with my back to the engine." So this speech was given by Mrs. Simple. So now Mr. Simple, Mr. Simple said, "You can change your seats and you will be alright." Then Mr. Simple said, "Dear, how can I talk with such stranger? Because he said, I may not know who is the person sitting in front of me. So how may I talk him? This way. He was really a very shy person. Why he couldn't talk? Because he was a very shy person. She said, you can say all that if you practice a little. Mrs. Simple said to him, you can say that if you practice a little. Now what you do? You think I am the person sitting in front of you. Now you practice with me. Then Mr. Simple practiced with her. He said it for whole month. He practiced it for whole month. And then the time came when he had to go to meet his mother. Now he was ready because he knew all the words of that speech by heart. So he said to his wife proudly that now I can change it with anyone. And then he went on the train. In the evening, when Mr. Simple came back, he was again same as pale as before, and he was also very tired. Mr. Simple was tired, so Mrs. Simple was shocked at how after preparing a speech, how again is he tired? So she asked to Mr. Simple, didn't you practice that? Didn't you tell to that person who is sitting in front of you? So Mr. Simple said, in the morning when I left home, I was quite well. Then I went on a train. Again I was feeling ill. So I said to the boy who was sitting in front of me to change places with him. So he was ready and he changed the place with me. Again I was well. But now what happened next? Why again he was ill? That we'll find out in our next video. So what you do, you read this lesson again one more time, and in our next video we'll understand the full story.